99% of people fail to quit porn, and this is the reason why. There are two different things that you need to avoid, and if you don't avoid them, quitting porn becomes impossible. Basically, by the way, if you don't know me, my name is Leo. I've been addicted to porn for years. I'm free now for over a year straight, and I did a lot of mistakes back then when I wanted to quit porn. And I tried no-fap streaks. I thought if I did some tactics like 5 minutes a day, this would help me, but I missed the whole point of quitting porn and what is actually required to quit an addiction. Yeah, and now I said I'm free for 1 year straight because I'm doing things differently than most of the people. And in this video, I will tell you what things you need to avoid to quit porn. By the way, if you're in that same situation, you want to quit porn, take this shit seriously, then click the link down below and I will personally help you become free in 2 to 3 months guaranteed. But yeah, two things. And you probably, when I'm telling you this, you probably think to yourself, yeah, I heard this shit before. But trust me, this is so fucking important. I knew the shit also years back then, but I didn't took it seriously. And I wondered why it was still like relapsing. The number one thing to avoid is social media. This is like common sense, but it's so fucking important. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all this shit. You've been flooded with constant dopamine, with like pictures of like half naked girls, and this is basically built for people to fall like in this trap of watching pornography every day. And to avoid it is like really hard because you've been constantly fed with this. Your friends are watching porn, like your friends are watching social media, your parents, and living without it is feeling hard, but it is possible. But yeah, avoid social media at all costs. It's try it out in the morning, like don't take it like from 0 to 100 where I quit it completely. This won't work. The best thing that I did is in the mornings, I would start like in the mornings where I didn't watch my phone for 1 hour, 30 minutes, 1 hour. And then I slowly increase the time where I didn't watch on my phone. You can delete the apps, but be consistent with not looking at your phone. This is like training, like in the gym when you train for your muscles. You need to be consistent with this for this to work. So yeah, in the mornings I start by not looking at my phone for 2 hours. Then, how I said, I increase it until I not really. I'm still watching YouTube sometimes. I'm still finding myself there, but Instagram, TikTok, I don't watch this shit anymore. And I want to say to you, there are gonna be days where you will slip up, but don't you don't see them like these slip ups as failures. Just appreciate that they happen and go on. Like this is the best way, because if you think to yourself you lost all the progress by watching TikTok again, you're not gonna get very, very far. So see these kind of failures not as failures. These are You've been growing all the way till you finally don't watch this shit anymore. Yeah, this was about social media. Then the second thing is the food that you're eating. The food and social media are the most dopamine rewarding things that you will get. And there are so many fucking like possibilities nowadays. there's like fast food, there's like all these dishes, all these unhealthy dishes that are flooding you with dopamine, the sweets, the fucking like sugary drinks, and these are also made for you to slip up. You get flooded with dopamine, then your threshold gets higher, and you need more stimulants to get that same kind of reward. And what you're doing, watching porn. So cutting this shit off completely will set your dopamine level to a base level again, where you don't need this artificial stimulants to feel any more like pleasure. So yeah, the diet, I'm telling this in all my videos, the best diet for you, like for me and for you also, for your health, for your dopamine, for your fixing your depression, is a raw meat diet. What I mean by that, raw muscle meat, raw organs. I explained it in my, on the link down below. I explain it to you in full detail, but in whole, that just means eating, like buying meat from the store, from the butcher, and eating it raw. And this will fix everything, like how I said, it will fix your depression because it has all the nutrients that you need. Nowadays, all the food that you're eating don't have any nutrients. They are fucking up your blood sugar, your insulin gets higher, your, like, the shit makes you obese. And the raw meat diet will fix all that. It will fix your dopamine levels. Trust me, when you eat like this for 2 to 3 months, you will be a different person. Like mentally and physically, you will just look different. You know, before that, I was like, before I started eating like this is like one of the main factors that would help me to quit porn. Before eating like this, my skin would look fucking shitty. I had like low testosterone. I was not really that confident, depressed, and I had like very weak bones. But after eating like this, especially raw organs, these are better than muscle meat, my bones would grow, my addiction wouldn't be that hard, like, how I said, my dopamine level would be like in the baseline again. I didn't need to watch porn anymore to get like enjoyment and pleasure. So I didn't use that much anymore. And I didn't got like any depressive symptoms. So yeah, eating like this, I can't say it enough. It will change your life. Like, try it out for real for 1-2 months. You will thank me then. But yeah, again, if you're confused about that, if you're not sure how to start, click the link down below and I will personally guide you through that and make sure that you will quit porn in 2 to 3 months. Yeah, these are the most important things to avoid, like shitty food and social media. I hope you learned something from this. See you in the next video.